Oh fuck, I can't even see him over there. My glasses are foggy. Just looks like a snowman talking to me.
Words still relevant in today's Republican Party.
I think words are still relevant no matter what party you're associated with. Words are an integral part of our society. We use them to convey meanings and feelings and let other people know where we're coming from. If we took away words, what separates us from bowling balls or coconuts? Absolutely nothing. However, I do understand why so many people would like words banned altogether. Since the words were made by our species, they're not infallible, and they can lead to some hurt feelings and some offended people. But who gives a shit? Think of the privilege you have being able to use words. Look at cockroaches. They don't get to use words. Do you want to be like cockroaches? No, you don't. Who wants to be like a cockroach? They're a fucking shit stain in the universe. We want words. We need words. If I'm elected president, I will ensure words are still our primary means of communication.
You've said if China launches a cyber attack against the U.S. on your watch, quote, they're going to see cyber warfare like they have never seen before. What exactly would that response look like?
I don't know what a cyber attack is. I don't even know what cyber means, but I do know what a war of attrition means, and we're in one right now, and no one wants to admit it. I know this isn't what anyone wants to hear, but I'm just gonna pull it off like a band-aid. I'm gonna rip the condom off of this post-ejaculatory penis. America is in a drought. A creatine drought. We're running out of creatine, and this spells trouble for all American citizens. I like to creatine load myself about 4 months out of the year, and then pray at the Iron Temple super duper hard, putting up reps with weights you've never seen used before. You know what this means when I don't have my creatine? My gains suffer. And when my gains suffer, this country suffers. But then sometimes I'll gamble on a fart and lose, and there's a whole loaf of shit in my britches, and all's right in the world. But back to your question, I love cyberspace. Hello, I'm Ashley Toffel, and my question is directed at the lady dressed as Santa Claus. With all the adults having so many babies, do you think eventually the babies will outnumber the adults and the babies will take over the world? After seeing Baby Geniuses, this has become a big fear of mine. What do you think of this possible apocalypse? That's an excellent question, Miss Tofu, and let me just say, this is America. And America is a country, and this country is part of a continent, and this continent is part of a world, and this world is part of a solar system, and this solar system is part of a galaxy, and this galaxy is part of the universe, and that's why I'm here today.
As a Republican and abide by the decision of the Republican.
I don't even know what you just said, you fucking nerd. You dweeb. You sentient Egyptian hieroglyphic. Oh, you like that one, did you? That one gave you a hoot? You fucking ancient geology professor? That's super old because they're just really old?
Mr. Trump just committed to stay the distance regardless of the result. How about you?
Well, being a doctor, I'm constantly asked, how does an erection work? So I'm going to go ahead and clear up any confusion surrounding that topic. An erection is the result of two spongy vascular organs working together. Vascular meaning they both have the ability to carry blood. So the first one is the corpora cavernosa, which lines the penis. It's just under the surface of the penis. And then there's the corpus spongiosum, which contains the urethra, which allows urine and semen to pass through it. And when you get sexually stimulated, these organs fill with blood, the cavernosum more so than the spongiosum. And when they work together and both get filled with blood, it makes your dick hard as a rock. I just love football. It's a great sport. You go 100 yards down this way, you go 100 yards, and you turn around, you go 100 yards this way down the field. I mean, it's all over. It's a great sport. I love football. It's just a good sport. Sometimes you go this way, you karate chop, you slap someone in the ass. Sometimes I throw my kid out the window. Who cares? It's football season, right? So then we're over here doing all this. We're watching football. Then I get my crab claws out. I'm holding my hands like a fucking crab sometimes when I'm watching the games. I'm like, oh, I'm not a crab. I'm a human being. But sometimes I get my hands like this, you know? And then I go in a little karate stance right here, like I'm about to throw down with the TV. It's not going the way I want it to go because I got my crab hands out. You don't know what's going on when I got my crab hands out. Then you go up and the kick is good sometimes. I am not a machine. I love human values and human things. I will make sure these human things continue to have good value if I'm president. Extreme. Extreme. Extreme Dinosaurs. TV show. I don't know where I am, and I don't know who I am. I'm very cold and afraid, so please, send help. I don't have a cell phone, and I don't have an AOL account. Send it via carrier pigeon if possible, telling me how I got here and what I'm doing here. On my way to this debate, I saw a bird. I stopped for a moment, and I waved to that bird, but it didn't wave back. I hate my life. We need a president who's not afraid to get up in front of his people, drop his trousers, and throw his ass in a circle. I am that fearless leader. I will make every Friday free ice cream day. I will deliver ice cream to each and every one of your households every Friday, and school will be canceled, work will be canceled. There'll be nothing but recess and fun times in the sun. And I'll give everyone jetpack boosters and popsicles.